Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner. This is the review for the season finale of Real Housewives of Atlanta. This is season 12, episode 22. Okay, let me move the mic a little bit closer. Okay, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and become a whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. My neighbor's music is playing, but it's okay because it's not as loud as it was earlier, and we have to center ourselves because no one wants Jay Lee to go to jail. Okay. Do not forget to also like, comment, and share this video. You can also follow me on IG and or Twitter at J_Lees_Corner. Okay, and all that. Because I'll be on Instagram and Twitter all the time. And if you do not see the name on the screen somewhere, always be sure to check the description box, because the description box below each video has information that you may not even know. My handles on the other social medias, my email address, a P.O. box, okay? You know, who sing the theme song? Karla do. What's her IG? It's in the description box, okay? My Teespring merchandise is in the description box. How to do prison twist braids? That's not down there. Just twist your hair up. But let's move on and get to the ladies, okay? I feel like the season finale wasn't all that season finale-ish. I think the season wasn't all that. The season wasn't crappy at all, but I feel like I wanted more, okay? And I feel like because the reunion won't be, as eventful because the ladies won't be in the same place, I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. But in a couple weeks, we see the Real Housewives of Potomac comes on. Married to Medicine LA comes on. I'm going to review both shows. I did not review Married to Medicine LA season 1. I'm going to catch up on the first 8 episodes of it so that when I start watching season 2, I can kind of be abreast to the show. But ain't nothing else to review, so I gotta do what I have to do. So we see Cynthia. It was a little stuff going on or whatever. We seen Kenya walking into a little store at Sally's for a little event she was having. I think Nene was walking around without her wig on. Just joking. We seen Eva, her house with her kids as usual. Little this, little that, okay? And then we see Cynthia on the phone FaceTiming with Noelle. Now we know Noelle is living in LA with Mike because Noelle wants to be an actress in the business. But I feel like your daddy is Leon. Your daddy is the actor Leon. 5 Heartbeats. The Little Richard story, okay? He has been, the Temptations, okay? Ain't nobody come to see you Otis. Your daddy ain't nobody come to see you Otis. That's your daddy. Your daddy played David Ruffin, okay? Why would you not be with your father, who I would just feel like would be the best person to help you in that world? But I digress, okay? But she also wants her mom to come to LA, okay? Mom, I miss you. I like it out here in LA. I need you to come out here to LA. And Cynthia, like, my family means everything to me. So I'm gonna go out there, whatever. She brings up how her and Mike has picked a date or whatever. 10, 10, 20. Okay, the package said, fuck you mean, not today. I don't think anybody who's planning to get married this year is gonna get married this year. Not if they want to have some big to do, wedding. Now they want to have a little wedding that's televised, okay, through Zoom or FaceTime Live or some live event, that could happen. But I don't think nobody should be having any big events with a whole bunch of people yet. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Honey, just to be cautious. But I mean, congrats to them or whatever. And I do know for a fact that Cynthia is out there, Mike, because Cynthia is on IG all the time. Her man is quarantined together. Okay, we see Kenny over there talking to Mama Joyce. Okay, I don't think we've seen Mama Joyce but maybe once or twice this season. Okay, she ain't been around too much, honey. And we see that they're planning a baby shower because Sharina, who is a surrogate, she's about 34 weeks pregnant at this point in time. And she's gonna be at the shower, okay? And we see Ty walking around planning this and planning that. It's a Hollywood theme, baby shower and stuff. Okay, and I think I'm gonna assume, I think is this the factual, the baby shower was held on Tyler Perry Studios lots, mainly because the houses that we saw, I think, is from like if loving you was wrong, and also the have and the have not. So I feel like they, had the events on his last basically, because that was the point of the theme of the baby shower. A star is born on a movie set. So, that's what it was. It's kind of cute. Now, Mama Joyce is chit chatting with Candy, like, Candy, because she had like a little lunchbox out. She's like, Mom, what you got a lunchbox for? Because it brings me memories of just, tough times in my past. Mama, from a lunchbox? What you talking about? Well, when I was a little girl, I was in the first grade, and my mama gave me money to buy lunch. I'd have had no lunchbox, and I wanted a lunchbox. And the little girl said, why don't you have a lunchbox? Well, because my mama give me money or whatever. Or your mama give you money? Yeah, she give me money. Okay, well, Mama was, can I see your money? Yeah, see, this my money right here. Can I hold it? Can you put it in my hand? Yeah, here you go. Here go my money. And the little girl took Mama Joyce's money when she was in the first grade. So, and that's when I started to not trust people, because I realized that people will take your money. I'm like, Mama Joyce. And Candy, of course, like, she's talking about Todd. Candy and Todd has been married for 5 years. If Todd hasn't bankrupted Candy in 5 years, if Todd ain't took all her money in these 5 years, Todd is not trying to take Candy's money. At this point, Todd has, and Candy said, Todd has helped build my money up, build my brand up, make money for the family, whatever. He's helped make money. He hasn't taken anything from me. Mama Joyce, you really need to get the fuck over making it seem as if Todd is after Candy's money. You gonna ruin your daughter's marriage. And that's fucked up. Okay, Mama, leave it be. I don't trust, because people can take my money. That lady in the first grade did not take your money. You gave it to her. Okay, you put your money in her hands. No one needs to see my money. See it from here in my hands. I don't need to place it anywhere near your palms, your fingers, or nothing. Okay, I can hold it right here. If you can't see it from here, you don't need to see it. Okay, point blank, period. Anyway. Weird. So, that's the whole thing, you know what I'm saying? Mama Joyce then brings up, I feel like, Candy, I know you had a will, but you should also probably get a trust, okay? Put some things in the trust just so we can be more safe. I'm like, why is Mama, I feel like, is Mama Joyce planning to take out Candy, and she wants to be sure that she gets the money and not Todd? Why are you advising her to, it's like, Todd ain't that, like, what has Todd done? Okay, to make her feel like Candy can't trust him. I get in the beginning when she first got with him, okay, don't trust him then. They have been married for 5-6 years. They have 2 kids. Girl, Mama, just leave it be. You making it worse, okay? So we see that, and Candy's like, he's my husband, I trust him, so I ain't thinking about that. Now later on, we see Todd is at the little, on the lot, the movie lot, planning to do the baby shower stuff, whatever. And Candy calls like, hey. He like, hey, what's going on? Nothing. My mama not coming to the baby shower. He like, why is she not coming to the shop? Because of what you did earlier. I'm like, what the fuck did Todd do now? What is Mama, what? Apparently, earlier in the day, Candy and Mama Joyce was at OLG. Okay, Todd got there, or Todd was there. Todd never came out and spoke to Candy or Mama Joyce, which then made Mama Joyce feel disrespected. So that means Mama Joyce said, I'm not coming to your baby shower, Candy, because your husband didn't speak to me. I feel disrespected. Now, I'll say this. I am a black woman. I know how older black people feel. Black moms and aunts and grandmas do feel like if you walk into the space where they are, you are supposed to come speak to them. I 100% get that, because the older black women in my family is the same way. If I walk in someone's house, they don't have to speak to me first. They usually do, but they always feel like you, as the younger person, is supposed to respect them and say hello. Todd didn't do that, okay? I don't know why I got so thirsty. Todd didn't do that, so Mama Joyce felt whatever, and now she ain't coming. But I feel like, Mama Joyce, you just hurting Candy. You not coming to Todd's baby shower. You not coming to your daughter's baby shower. You not coming to your grandchild's baby shower. And this is the last kid that Candy them having, so that's on you. That ain't on Todd. Now, Candy feel like No, Todd told Candy, well, I didn't feel like being bothered, whatever, so I didn't go over there and talk to y'all. I was hungry, I wasn't in the mood or whatever. It is what it is. Now, I do feel like Todd in that moment was being an asshole and how he made it seem. At the same time, Mama Joyce has rarely ever been extra nice to Todd. I feel like Mama Joyce and Todd has always had a strained relationship. And I feel like if you think about it, Mama Joyce treat Todd how Todd treat Kayla. When Todd is upset with Kayla, he ignore her and he don't care how anybody else feel. Mama Joyce and Todd act that exact same way, and it's weird. But honey, I don't care. But I do feel like Todd could have just walked up and said, "Hey," and then walked away. Leave it at that, okay? But he also, Mama Joyce be an asshole sometimes too. We then see Nene at home, and she called Wendy Williams on the phone. Girl, I feel like Wendy Williams and Nene's relationship is that for who needs attention at that moment. Nene does not have real friends, and we'll talk about that a little later. But she does not. The fact that we know that Wendy was on her talk show saying how Nene called her on FaceTime and tried to FaceTime her, and she kind of dogged Nene a little bit, as in Nene is that friend over there. Okay, she's that friend over there. Don't try to call me, have me involved in your stuff, whatever. I'm over here. And I feel like that for that reason, they not real friends. They just talk to each other when the one or the other one need something for the show. Okay? So with Nene calling Wendy and they're chit-chatting a little bit, Wendy then asks her, did you see the story? Okay, about Kenya, talking to TMZ about you? We then see footage. So Kenya had a little hair care event at Sally's. It was a Sally's that was about to carry her hair care products in their store. She had like a little event there. I remember seeing it on her IG. Apparently, there was a TMZ photog person out front who asked her, do you think Nene is a bully, and would you listen to advice from Nene about marriage and stuff like that? And Kenya's like, well, no, I do think Nene is a bully. I know I would not take advice from her about marriage, let alone a wig. And I don't feel like Nene has any real friends. And I'm like, I agree. I do think Nene don't. I believe Nene don't have real friends. I do believe Nene can be a bully. But at the same time, Kenya and Nene is the same kind of person. I feel like people like to make it seem as if one of them is better than the other. They both are fucked up people. And they both have done fucked up things over the years on the show. I do think people who went harder. I think when Kenya was very, very, very mean and rude and bullyish to Kim Field during season like 8 or 9, whatever season that was, when Kim Field was on, I think that's when she took it too far. Okay, she was really bullying Kim, because Kim was really, really, really nice. I give her that. But we can't act like Nene hasn't been a bitch to people too. Nene befriended that girl Giovanna and then told that bitch, don't you touch my car windows, I'll beat your ass. My thing is, Nene has done the same thing. Nene is nice to people who she need, and if she don't need you, she's mean. So we can't act like they both have not done things to people that are like fucked up. They just have or whatever. But at the end of the day, Kenya was answering the questions from TMZ. Or now we can't say if Kenya hired that photog person to ask her those questions outside of that event. We don't know that either. But at the end of the day, she was responding to what they were asking her. I digress. Now, Wendy's advice to Nene about Kenya doing that was, hey, Nene, remember, a dog might holler at the moon, but the moon does not holler back. You are the moon, don't say nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Because don't fall down the rabbit hole with Kenya. I feel like in this situation, Wendy is fake only because you can't act as if Nene is this innocent angel queen on top of a pyramid in the middle of the Nile River. That's not what it is, okay? At all. Nene has said things about Kenya. They've said things about each other. Stop acting like it's something different than that. Nene then goes on and say, what did she say? No one has ever seen Kenya marriage license. It does not exist. No one knows if Kenya's who. No one knows where Kenya went to get her eggs to have that baby. Because Kenya baby don't look like her. Kenya baby looks like her the husband. I'm like, why are you commenting on that lady baby? For what? Nene loves saying things, and then she gonna backpedal and pussy pop when people say, "Why are you speaking on a lady's baby, eggs, or whatever?" Nene has a tendency to go far below the belt, okay, and then want to act as if I didn't say it like that. That ain't what I meant, but it's what you said, okay. I don't care where the egg for Kenya's baby came from. You still had no right to bring that, and that's the thing. Kenya is a fucked up individual. She's done fucked up things, but I don't like when anybody brings in babies and pregnancy issues and to say no one asked her where she got her eggs from to have that baby. I'm like, girl, I just cannot. Nene gonna regret them comments. I'm going to say that. We then see Nene go to Portia House. So again, talk about what Kenya said on the little thing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I cannot take it. And the funny thing to me was when Nene, when Nene got to Portia's house and she was going to hug and kiss on baby PJ, the baby started screaming. Y'all know babies can sense negative energy. Nene is negative. Nene's negative, so is Kenya. I'm just gonna say that, leave it at that or whatever. So Nene brings up how Kenya, she told TMZ that she has issues going on in her life and she don't have time to comment on other things. I'm like, again, it's a pot and a kettle, a microwave and an oven. It's water and liquor. It's all the same thing. It's all the liquid. It's all the heat enough supply. It all cooks food. Y'all all are the same thing, the same people, the same kind of people on a different day. Okay, on a different day. Now, Nene also brings up how, Kenya has done this and this and this and this and this. And then production show each moment where Kenya has done something to someone else. When she was, being too friendly with Apollo. When Apollo was married to Phaedra. When she was being mean and rude and a bully to Confused. When she was, had the bullhorn going at Portia. How when she supposedly had her fingers pointed in Nene's face when they was in Canada. But however, that don't count because Nene was right in Kenya's face too. And I feel like they keep showing little stuff as if other things didn't happen and it wasn't just Kenya. Kenya did not just have her hands in Nene's face. Nene was also in Kenya's face. Let's be clear. Now, the Ken Fields thing, Kenya was 100% at fault. 100%. She was also 100% flirting with Apollo. Okay, but Apollo was flirting back. But I digress. Okay, Portia then brings up how Kenya wants to be mad or whatever. And, I think Kenya just wants to be mad because she does not want to listen to anyone who's telling her that Nene don't have an issue with her. Nene does have an issue with Kenya. It may not be a valid one, but she don't like Kenya. She don't, and Kenya isn't wrong for not wanting to believe the bullshit that Nene likes her. I think there's nothing wrong with Kenya and Nene not getting along. Period. Okay, and if I don't rock with you, I don't care if you rock. I don't care if you don't dislike me. I don't like you. I don't care. Anyway, Portia then brings up, because Shamia also told me that she was upset with Kenya. She was very upset with Kenya because Kenya made it seem like that Shamia contacted her when she went labor, and Shamia told me that wasn't true, that she showed me a text that showed that she talked to Kenya after she had the baby, not before. And I'm like, well, why didn't she say that at the table? Like, why wouldn't she say, why didn't I text you after? Yeah, I texted you after I had the baby, not during. Like, she could have said that just to correct Kenya's memory. She didn't do that. She made it seem as if what Kenya said was factual. Portia, she said it just to be petty. We all know that. We all know that. But I do feel like if Shamia knew what Kenya was insinuating wasn't factual, she should have corrected that in front of the group. No, but don't you wait until y'all alone and you talking to Portia and say, oh, no, that ain't what happened. And then she's going to say, well, Shamia said that she did not want to say anything in the moment because she did not want to embarrass me in front of the president of the March of Dimes. I'm like, that lady didn't care at all. And look, I ain't saying that Kenya wasn't lying because it was weird that she said Shamia called her first, but I feel like it's also weird that Shamia did not correct it on camera. Shamia kind of backed it up as if it was factual. Girl, I don't care. Anyway, fortunately, like, Kenya, because Kenya and me are not at odds. Like, we not close, but we're not at odds. But I also don't want her to do me how she done others. I'm like, Kenya has, Portia, you can't make it seem like Kenya's waiting to do something to you. You dragged Kenya across the floor at a reunion. I don't think she gonna do anything to you. I just don't. It just is what it is. We then see this the day of the baby shower. And we see a couple of things. Kayla is back. Kayla wants to move back to Atlanta. Okay, she brings up how, she wants to finish out what she's doing in New York, but she then wants to come back. And I think she was telling Candy, because Candy's probably the easier parent to discuss it with or whatever, because Ty, we know, a little bit crazy. And, Candy's like, well, okay, that's fine, but talk to your dad, because you get to that age to where, it's time for you to, get on your own. Like, you don't have to do that right now, but like, I was moved out at 19. Candy, you was in a multi-platinum selling group at 19. So it's a little bit different, okay? It's a little bit different. But I do get how Candy wants to help Kayla be better. I think she know Todd don't want her to help Kayla. Todd wants Kayla to be completely self-sufficient and not have any help from anyone. And sometimes some kids need more than I feel like Todd, you were gone out of Kayla's life for like the first 13 years. I think you didn't meet her till she was like a teenager. You were gone long enough for her to still need help. Even at 23. Some people at 23 are there just not responsible. Sometimes it takes a little more help. And I don't think there's anything wrong with Candy wanting to make sure that she is financially, she's helped to where she doesn't feel like she's an outcast. So like no one wants to help her. Kayla always looks like the one stepchild no one likes, and I think it's Todd's fault. But I digress. Or whatever. Now at the shower, it seems to be everyone was all dressed up. It was nice, okay? Well, it was really, really nice. When we see Kenny and Ty got there and everything, Candy brought up, it looks great. It looks great, okay? I just wish my mama could be here. That's your mama's fault, okay? But Candy wanted to blame Todd, okay? And if I just wish you would have not, did what you did earlier. What if I just wish you would have apologized? Now, Todd brings up, well, for one, I called your mama earlier to try to say sorry she didn't answer, okay? And I feel like you aggravating me, you know what I'm saying? I want to have a good time at the shower. Your mom has said some things to me or whatever. And, I'll say sorry when I feel like it, okay? Because right now, I don't feel like it. Well, you aggravate me too. And then she walks away. It was a disagreement. I do feel like it wasn't the time. I do feel like Candy needed to realize your mother is the reason your mother isn't there. Even if Todd did not speak to her, she could have still came to the shower and not spoke to Todd. Because we seen Candy's whole family was there. Everybody was there except her mama. Her daddy was there. Her aunt was there. Her cousins. But Mama Joyce was not. Your mother is the reason your mother isn't there. Okay? Nobody can prevent me from going to my people's stuff. Period. If I'm beefing with your spouse or whatever, I'm still coming. I'm just not gonna talk to them unless you tell me I can't come. I'm gonna be there with bells on or whatever. But a good time was had by all. We do see all the ladies show up. And Candy says how it was weird for her because, again, she's not the one that's pregnant. We see Sharina is there, but a good time was still had by all. Now, Nene was like, oh, my God, this is a big, because it was, it was on the Tyler Perry lots, okay? Think of if you watch the show, the haves or the have-nots. If you watch the show, If Loving You Was Wrong, picture If Loving You Was Wrong in their houses, that street, the street wall houses that's where the shower was. Okay, it was like a party outside type thing. It was real cute. Anyway, this is a lot. Oh my God, like when my baby shower was like at an event space with balloons. Like this is over the top. Your shower was 40 years ago. Okay, you was out there scratching and surviving, having good times, hanging in the child line when you had your shower. Okay, because that was again 40 years ago. it's different now. People don't just have regular showers anymore, especially if you are Todd and Candy and Todd, and especially if you're not the one that's pregnant. And it's more of a party celebration than a shower. And again, Candy and Todd don't need gifts. So, I mean, it's not a typical shower. I'm pretty sure when Nika got pregnant, because we know back then she was tripping and poor, okay, with her original face. I feel like, it probably was a regular shower. Probably the same kind of that Candy had with Riley and with, what's the little boy name? Ace. This is different, okay? They did a different kind of shower because it was a different kind of pregnancy. But then you would know that if you paid any goddamn attention. Anyway, so we do see they play some games or whatever. They vote on a baby name. The two baby names was going to be either Blaze or Banks. And we see that they went with Blaze because that's the name they picked too. Like, they had everybody vote for a name, and Blaze won as well. And that's the name they picked. Now, we do realize it was like two groups of ladies. It was like, Cynthia, maybe Cynthia, Eva, and Kenya. And then like Nene and Marlo and Portia, and like it was like, separate or whatever. But we then see all the girls come together after they all realize we've been kind of separate. They all like rumbling and chit-chatting about the little thing that Kenya did with TMZ or whatever. So it's rumblings going on at the baby shower. So all the ladies coming together at like one little table or whatever. And Marlo was messy as hell. Marlo then pulls her phone out and said, "Hey, Kenya, did you see this?" And it's the story that she did. And Kenya reads it. Kenya Moore says about, Nene is, doesn't have real friends and she's a bully. I said it. I said what I said. I said it all or whatever. And she owned what she said. Okay, I said what I said. Now I can't, I'm just so over them. This is the baby shower, whatever. I want to introduce Sharina before people leave or whatever, and they up here fussing, arguing, or whatever. So she then goes up to try to find Todd to get Sharina to make the whole announcement. Like, okay, this is the thing or whatever. Not the thing. This is the surrogate. You know what I'm saying? We're happy. Now Kenya and Nene is still kind of going back and forth. I said this and changing insults. Kenya then gets up, walks around the table to stand behind Nene and talk to Shamia. But when she did it, Nene did not like the fact that Kenya was then standing behind her. I can agree. If we fuss and arguing, don't come stand behind me. I also feel like as adults, if someone I'm fussing with comes and stands near me, all I'm going to do is turn around and be face to face with you. What you trying to do? What you gonna do? I feel like everyone is aware. Kenya ain't gonna hit nobody. Kenya is a provoker. Kenya will do things to get you to do things, but at the same time, if everyone is just calm and can control their emotions, that's fine. But Kenya also realizes that Nene can't control her emotions, that Nene will probably hit her. I don't feel like Kenya was wrong for going over. I think she didn't need to. I don't think it's necessarily wrong. I don't think that I don't think Nene was wrong for turning around and standing up. I don't think she did it to fight. I think she did it because, why are you behind me? I think other people around it with the energy also made it more than what it was. But Kenya should have stayed her ass over there, okay? Over there. Yell at Nene from over there. At this point in time, because Kenya then said, "You still a low class blonde, you still low class and in a blonde wig," and Nene said, I'll get that ass, bitch. Because now they fussing. Security separates them. Yeah. Okay, have to separate whatever. And then Port's like, Kenya came over. Kenya was trying to provoke you. She was trying to be confrontational. And she wanted you to hit her, Nene. I know. And I'm like, they're separated. And I feel like it's teen too much. Like, I'm tired of the whole Nene and Kenya feud. I'm over it. I think they need to hash out the reunion and then move the fuck on, okay? We then see Kenny and Todd, speak positively about Shadina, who has helped their family, whatever. We see Shadina says great things about them too. Todd then publicly said, I want to publicly say sorry and say sorry to my wife, because my wife and my mother-in-law, I'm Joyce, because I was not a good husband early, and I'm sorry. And I'm like, "Aw," and they hug it out, okay? And that was really it. Now, we did have each little, closing thing for each person, okay? Eva's custody woes with Riley's father are not over, okay? clearing the path to move forward with Marley's adoption process. So yes, Eva's current husband is going to adopt Marley because that's the only dad that Marley has known. And Eva plans to remain baby free at least until Cynthia's wedding. I'm willing to bet my life that Eva is going to get pregnant again because she's at home quarantined with her husband and she's fertile. Okay, fertile. Okay, Portia. Portia and Dennis are spending a lot of quarantine time together. No wedding date has been set, and Portia's cookie jar remains closed sometime. Can't nobody tell me that Portia and Dennis ain't banging, okay? They up in the house quarantined together. They are having sex. Portia's cookie jar has been broken open, okay? Let's leave that at that. Well, Cynthia. Cynthia's living in L.A. No, Cynthia is in LA living her best life by coastal life with Mike. They no longer do naughty calls, and now they put all their time into practicing their honeymoon. Because why? They are stuck together in, LA. Next up we have Nene. Nene has moved on from trying to spit on her foes. She is now spitting bars on her new single, Honey Popcorn, sold separately. I don't like Nene's new song. I told y'all last week it sounded like an auto-tuned goat. Girl, an auto-tuned goat, and I stick to that. It's a bit of a bop, but I wouldn't play it. We also hear, what was it? Candy. Candy has finally figured out the secret to her work-life balance. Okay, she's not spending more time at home with her family thanks to the National Shelter at Home order, meaning she can't go nowhere. And I feel like sometimes God will sit you down, and He did what? Sat Candy's ass down. Okay, and lastly, we have Kenya. Kenya and Mark are still separated, but the two have decided to seek marriage counseling, and Brooklyn still has not seen her grandparents. I feel like Kenya and Mark is going to parlay this into next season, and we'll see that play out, and then her and Mark will be back on good terms. It was Todd. It was a scam brought on by Todd for us to have to see the bullshit of it all. The reunion will be taped like on Zoom or whatever. I don't know when. We shall see. Other than that, that was season 12. Gotta go. Talk to y'all later. Peace.